So last time we talked about the importance of using our spiritual gifts to glorify God. We need to serve. Get out there. Show God your willingness to use what He has given you. Even if you don't understand or know what your spiritual gift is, ask God to give you opportunities, and I believe that He will lead you in that way. Now, you may have heard me say that and thought, well, that's easy for you to say, Mike. You know what your spiritual gifts are. You've used them a lot. And you're right, I do know what my spiritual gifts are, and I have used them a lot, but that has not always been the case. Many years ago, I remember at one point as I was learning and growing, thinking, I may have the gift of teaching. I wonder if I have the gift of teaching. But I was terrified. I was so nervous. I thought, how am I going to do this? What if I fail? How are people going to respond to me? Let me read you today's verse. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." Now the word fear literally means timidity based in cowardice or shame. My friends, can I tell you this? When it comes to serving God, those kinds of feelings are never from Him. God doesn't give us spiritual gifts and then make us scared to use them. Timidity and cowardice and fear and shame are all tools of Satan meant to paralyze us when it comes to serving God. Now here's the challenge for us. Will you use your gifts for God's glory? Now, if you notice when I was reading that verse, God actually gives us three things. He doesn't give us a spirit of fear and timidity, but He does give us three things. What does He give us? Number one, He gives us power. He gives us the ability to use the gift that He's given us. He gives us also, Paul says, love. God's love for others becomes our love for others. What's the most famous book in the Bible? John 3:16. How does it begin? For God so loved the world. And the love of God becomes our love for other people, and that is our motivation to serve them. My friends, you will never serve someone you don't love. You'll never serve someone you don't care about. If you're struggling to serve and care for other people, ask God to help you to love them and to see their need. And then thirdly, Paul says that God has given us a spirit of self-control. That is discipline. Discipline to be thinking about God's will and not our own will. In the power of love and self-control that only God can give, serve Him and serve others for His glory today.